Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Oh, Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst?
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst the worst.
Durst is the worst.
This father transitioned his son into a girl at 3 years old. Quote, "My daughter will never go through male puberty." Rope up against the fucking wall, dude. Oh,
basically,
fuck.
at about 24 months, here's where she started grabbing the tutus and the dresses.
By three and a
case
half,
closed.
Kieran had transitioned to a girl. Today, she's 9 years old.
When did you transition? When?
The tutus and the dresses.
By 3 and a half, Kieran had transitioned to a girl. Today, she's 9 years old, a third grader, and an athlete. That's why the Clausens are celebrating Governor Holcomb's decision to veto a bill that would have banned Kieran and other transgender girls from playing on girls' sports teams at school.
There were happy tears shed. There was dancing. And when I told Kieran, she squealed with glee. There are
Happy dancing squeal with glee. Bugman, glasses guy, bald dude, who's clearly a gay pedo. Yeah, I could see the Jake Shields comment down here. This guy is almost certainly a pedo. Yeah. Right off the bat, dude. I mean, pedo, serial killer, like post-Dahmer vibes, like total would-be ginger soy bugman kind of vibe, you know? Like, really soy, really bug, really... predatory. So yeah, that's why kids have this predisposition, right? Around 2, 3. Wow, so the kid grabbed for a certain feminine thing, therefore we're going to snip, chop, transition, Lupron. Oh my god, man. So what can realistically be done to make sure that people like this go to jail, right? I mean, get brought up on charges. We gotta skip over like the Matt Walsh and the Shapiro stuff, and just like we gotta skip over like their stupid little rhetorical, you know, oh, there are two genders, what is a woman? We gotta skip over their little griffy rhetorical parlays against the shit libs, you know, and figure out a way to put guys like this away for good.
There are people watching this right now who will say people who were born a boy and are living life as a girl are biologically different, so it places them at an unfair advantage.
My daughter will never go through male puberty.
He says Kieran will undergo hormone therapy to make her no different than any other girl.
My kid's mental health is more important than your kid's trophy.
Oh man, but you're probably destroying, what is it, 41% club? Yeah. You're destroying everybody's mental health because you're forcing people to accept just absurdity and creepiness. But yeah, I love to look at the responses to videos like this. Pedo, can't criminalize it fast enough. Yeah, affirmative. Not exaggerating, not hyperbole. This is just sick, evil, and disgusting as child molestation, maybe worse. Yeah, it's grooming. I mean, the dude's a groomer. Mental health, dude. I hate when people like this try to bring out the mental health banner. It really freaking bothers me because everything they advocate for is against being sane, right? It's against sanity. These people are anti-reason, right? They're anti-logic. They're anti-sanity. My kid's mental health is more important than your kid's trophy. What about my kid's mental health? Exactly, dude. Exactly. All the other kids that are confused when they see a freaking 9-year-old who is playing on the wrong sports team. Like a 9-year-old boy who thinks he's a she playing on the oh man, it's just so backwards. My kid's mental health is more important than your kid's trophy. Since when were sports based on people's mental health? Born male equals shouldn't be able to play unfair in females. It's one thing to abuse your own kid, another thing to force that on others. Yeah, pretty much. Sealing your child's reproductive and sexual future is criminal. Right, and then like, my son, well, what did he say at towards the end there? Hold on a second.
Will never go...
This is them at an unfair advantage.
My daughter will never go through male puberty.
He said...
Right, so he just basically chemically castrated his own son. because he played with a tutu at age 2. Oh, here's an example of a tomboy. The reverse. Me and my sister, circa 1981-ish, we played ball, wrestled, loved our Tonka trucks and playing in the mud. Parents simply let us be kids without influence. This, quote, dad wanted a cause and applause. He got it at the expense of his child's mental health and physical health, too, because, I mean, you're chemically castrating, or maybe even physically castrating, I don't even know. We don't know the gory details, and it's probably best that we know as little about that as possible, because I saw pictures of the motherfuckers that severed the flesh off of the person's arm to graft a fake, like a fake proto-peen onto the person. It's so messed up, dude. It's like a bionic arm flesh cannon. It's so fucking absurd. It's so... I don't know, man. It's just something that should not be allowed at all. Like, fuck the, when you're 18, you should be allowed to get snipped routine that, again, people like Walsh and Shapiro trot out. They say that they want to fight this agenda, yet they compromise and relent all the time. You know, I think it just should be banned across the board. It should be declared medical malpractice, and the doctors and whoever else that is involved in promoting it should be brought up on some sort of charges, some sort of fraudulent abuse. I don't know. I don't know what the exact charge would be, but it should be hefty. This and child molestation is the most evil thing you can do to a child. This disgusting excuse for a father is smiling when looking at videos and photos. This behavior can't be stopped fast enough. It's true. Social contagion brought upon by social media, like click, endorphin rush, validation, but also just corrupt banker money getting funneled into all these 501c3 nonprofits that promote it and get the youth culture into it, get, you know, the academic class into it, get the colleges into it. And they just churn out motherfuckers that are psychotic enough to actually believe that chemically castrating a 3-year-old is for their mental health and well-being, and you're just a bigot bully if you disagree. No, this is abuse, and the parent should be in prison for the rest of his life, along with the medical professionals that had a hand in it. There you go. More Scott Moorfield. There you go, man. And I'll just end it on that. Oh, wait a minute. Mark Gray? I will not end it on that. Literally nothing wrong in this video. Here's a father supporting his child, making it out to be him forcing this child down the path, when in reality they let their kid do what they felt natural. Right, dude, at two or 3. What a ridiculously stupid fucking self-refuting comment, right? I mean, there you go. A 6-year-old transgender child is like a vegan cat. We all know who's making lifestyle choices. It's absolutely true. Stuff like this deserves retweeting. But in this case, it's like a toddler, right? And it's way worse than vegan cat because you're like physically mutilating somebody. But yeah, I think the white pill is that enough of us are waking up and realizing that guys like this need to be put away, that they're probably serial child pornographers and abductors and Epstein wannabes. But yeah, fuck these people.
When there's nothing left to say, if you watch football, you're gay. If you watch football, you're gay. When there's nothing left to say, if you watch football, you're gay. If you watch football, you're gay. If you watch football, you're gay. If you watch football, you're